What is up, PlanHER Babes? We are back with another vlog. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rebecca Denise. I'm your favorite content creator for a beautiful mindset PlanHER Plus experience. And if you've been here, welcome back. Catch up on my latest vlogs, and also I'm excited to get into this vlog today. So today I want to talk about being discouraged. Over the weekend, I was editing my vlog to put up for Mental Me Mondays, but that didn't happen. And then I let you guys know on Instagram, unfortunately, I was dealing with some computer issues, and I will upload for Wellness Wednesdays. That didn't happen. Monday morning, I usually wake up, write the description, and it uploads at 8:30 for you guys. Unfortunately, that was not the case. My computer was completely wiped out. What? My stomach dropped so quick. Like, I know this is not happening to me. Like, what am I going to do? I thought the worst at first. I'm like, I'm going to have to get a whole new laptop. That laptop is only a year old. I'm going to have to figure out where my clips went, and my clips were nowhere to be found. Even when I updated the laptop and the laptop was ready to be used again, nothing was on it. Like, I couldn't retrieve anything, like nothing. Everybody was like, check your iCloud, check. Nothing was there, like nothing. There was nothing that I could do to get that back. So I got discouraged, and I was like, you know what, I'm about to quit. So I text my best friend, and I'm like, girl, my stuff is gone. Like, I don't know what to do. She low-key yelled at me. I told her yesterday I felt defeated. I didn't even open the laptop. I just updated it and closed it immediately. I might have to re-record or upload or edit again, but I can't find my clips. So she said, sis, do you know how many times I felt that way and had to do the whole video over? Girl, this will let you know how bad you really want it. How bad do you really want it? For me, I'm like, I really love sharing my experiences with you guys. So I don't have these subscribers for no reason. These subscribers is coming as fast as I share my experience with them, because this is a safe space. I just felt like at that moment and at that time, I just felt like it just wasn't, I wasn't trying to see the bigger picture. And sometimes when you feel defeated, you don't see the bigger picture. And I literally had to write in my notebook, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? But it's deeper than that. I go back to this being my season of loss, because I'm like, things are going great, but there's probably one thing that's gonna go wrong while I'm literally staying afloat in this season of my loss. Literally, this season from September to December is my season of loss. I have taken some major losses with those that are close in my family. My daughter, my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunts. I've taken some losses that I had to literally pull myself out of. So now to be experiencing this, I'm like, I don't want to do this. And then I'm like, let me pray, and let me pray hard about this, because God is not giving me this creativity around this time for no reason. So as content creators, I know we want to please our subscribers. I know we want to upload when we're supposed to upload, but baby, if it's not flowing, we got to go back to the drawing board. And when I tell you I prayed, I just sat and marinated for the day, like, man, okay, that was an amazing vlog. Like, you got out what you wanted to, but somewhat in the vlog you wasn't hitting every point that you had wrote down in your notebook. So that may be something to look at. So when you record it again, you can include everything that was in that notebook. Also, the enemy wants you to feel defeated. I need to shake these feelings, and I need to get back to what I love to do, and I need to get back to sharing my experience, which I know will help somebody else. I feel like God has this calling on my life, because He wants me to stay out of my comfort zone and learn from things that could go wrong. Everything is not going to go right in your life. We are not perfect. We are not someone that can say, oh, I'm going to get it right every time. We're not. So this is technical. These are technical difficulties that you're going to have being a content creator. And the subscribers aren't going anywhere, because they're going to be like, okay, something may have happened. I'm gonna check back, or something may have happened, and I'm going to get that notification. She's going to tell us what's going on. Losing that vlog, whew, I wanted to go in on losing that vlog. Like, I cried. Yes, I did. I cried because all that recording, it's not easy to edit. It's not. Like, if you want to be a YouTuber, just understand that your discipline for sitting down and editing, I took breaks editing that vlog. And I take breaks often for editing vlogs because it takes a minute to edit. Like, you have to really sit down and know what it is that you're going to do for your vlogs. Like me, I write my vlogs down. I write everything that I want to discuss in my vlogs because I don't want to miss anything for you. So this being freestyle, I'm like letting things flow, but at the same time, I'm scared because this is my first freestyle vlog that I didn't write out. I didn't do anything. I just said, I'm about to stop folding these clothes. Dinner should be here soon so that I can cook. And I need to just share this with someone because someone's gonna need this one day. Someone's gonna look back and say, the content creator, Rebecca, she lost everything on her computer, but she went back to it. Yes, you're human. You're gonna have your feelings. So I had my feelings. I dealt with my feelings. I had my brat fit. I'm done having my brat fit. Let my best friend yell at me and told her, listen, I'm about to take these glasses off because I can't hear you. Okay? Let's not. She took it up a few notches, but I'm like, I know you're not yelling via text message, girl. But she's like, do you know how, not only do you know how many times this has happened to me, but I know it's happened to others. So I'm here to let you guys know, do not feel defeated. If you have to record an episode again, it's going to be greater. And continue to feed into your subscribers and let them know that I'm human just like you. Sometimes things happen and you're not going to get it when you want to get it. Patience. And I'm learning patience a lot with being a consistent YouTuber, okay? This patient ain't nothing to play with. I said, baby, let me fix this tea because I'm going to have to share with the people what's going on. Now, although this is my season of loss, I cannot continue to think that I'm going to be defeated in my season of loss. Literally understand, like, Rebecca, you not about to be defeated this season. You about to go at it and you about to win. Like, this season of loss is going to be turned into this season of wins. And I've already been proven that these are wins. I've been taking so many wins privately that I've just been rejoicing. But then when that one small thing go wrong, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this no more. That ain't nobody but the devil trying to discourage me. And because I'm human, I could be discouraged a little bit, but it depends on how I come back. And I'm coming back with these vlogs because what we said we was going to be, we said we was going to be consistent. So being consistent does not mean that I'm going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everything is not going to be perfect when you're a content creator. Everything is not going to be perfect when you're a business owner. Everything is not going to be perfect when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a nurse, when you're a doctor. Nothing's going to be perfect. And we just got to know how we're going to rebuild from something going wrong. So I think the part where I was more so like, okay, I'm coming back was because even when I shared it with my tribe, they like, girl, what? Okay, it was erased, but you are like, you don't got no more words, Rebecca. Like, if it's anything that you got words for people. And I thank them because during this time I really need that. And the tear that dropped down from my eye when I seen that MacBook, I know you didn't just mess up on me. And I was frustrated. I'm like, babe, my laptop everything just completely gone. Like, what? I mean, you could see it in my face. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to cancel today, okay? Mental Me Mondays is canceled. But why am I canceling today? You still have to be who you are. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to find it in me to be like, y'all, this what happened to me. Because it wasn't like I wasn't going to share with y'all. I was going to share with y'all regardless, okay? I was going to already come back and be like, listen, it ain't working. I don't know what's going on with it. I was about to stop being a content creator. I was about to stop coming to y'all on YouTube of the people. And I know y'all was going to be like, girl, where's you at? Because don't act like you wasn't coming back to back with these vlogs. And I got to think about that too. I was coming back to back, okay? I was having my camera around like, okay? I literally told myself that although I want a new lens for my camera, that still don't stop me from recording at all because I have my phone with me, I have my camera with me at all points of time. Take one of them out and start recording. You got to figure it out some way. You're gonna have to upload these clips and you're gonna have to give the people the experience that you're having and let them know, like, we're not giving up at all. Like, this has been a season where my mental health, checking in with myself, baby, that's been great because I've been like on it. checking myself. If there's days that I have emotions where I'm feeling like I'm thinking about my baby, where I feel like I'm thinking about my grandmother, she has instilled so much in me. Okay, let's go. I've had my first negative comment on YouTube. Now, although I blocked the person, I gotta say what happened. So on the previous vlog where I went to my cousin's dinner, I don't know what that person got from that vlog. I'm really not concerned what you got from the vlog. So I'm just gonna say, number one, I'm not at that point right now where I won't comment back and block you. I'm gonna clap back. Watch how you talk to me, period. Two, what was said was just like, that's all you had to say, and that's what you got from this vlog? So the person literally just said, I'm a Caucasian bougie girl with color. You was better off asking me, was I mixed, or trying to figure out what I was. Like, that's what you said? You got that out of my vlog? Because that's what you think, okay? I don't think that. The bougie part, I'll take that too. Because you can't sit with me, but I'll take that too, since you want to be negative. I just turned that into a positive and thought it was funny, brushed it off my shoulders. But I was just sitting there like, I was stuck on the part where it said Caucasian with color. You thought you hurt my feelings? Because you didn't. Because baby, now you blocked and you can't see nothing. And if it was a fake page, they just gonna keep coming. But you still watch my vlog. You was interested enough to still watch my vlog. We need haters. If you don't got haters, you're not doing nothing right. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing nothing right. Baby, I'm doing everything right. Because I was just like, you know what? That feeds into what it is that I want to tell the people. If you don't got no haters, then you not doing nothing right. And guess what? I'm doing something right because I'm uploading, you watching, and then you got this comment that you want to make, not even knowing that I comments back. God working on it, but I'm not at that point yet, okay? No. So the negativity is going to happen. The negativity is going to happen. It's going to be people looking at you weird when you walking through with your camera. It's going to be people looking at you like, oh, why she chose to do that? Or she shared too much information. I'm going to share what I want to share, okay? And I'm going to talk to you guys about what I want to talk to you guys. And if somebody feels some type of way, that's them. Let them feel some type of way. They are not you. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to elevate, continue to be a part of somebody else's tribe that is watching you on YouTube that really needs to get this word. While I was cleaning, I just had so many topics that I'm like, I could even be sharing these topics with others, because literally I gave you guys a little, I just said like, you know, motherhood, oh, at home mom, blah, blah, blah. But today is a special day. Today is actually, well, when you guys see this vlog, it will be the next day. But today is actually my daughter. I call her Blanket. We're going to get into that. But this is Blanket's birthday. So happy birthday, Blanket. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. You are the definition of mommy's strength. You are the definition of being mommy's security blanket in the time in the process of the things that we went through. And you are proof that miracles happen. So Blanket was born with fetal gastroschisis. At about 3.5 months, I found out that she would be born with her intestines outside of her stomach. Immediately had an immediate meeting with the doctors. The doctors told me, didn't sugarcoat, hey, you might want to terminate your pregnancy. The fact that you are in your 20s and the fact that you don't know the outcome. At the time that I was pregnant, my grandmother was still alive. So my grandmother is a prayer warrior, both of them. I'm telling you, I mean, praying the house down. So I went to her boo-hoo crying like, this is what they told me about my baby. This is what happened when I got an ultrasound. I'm like, I literally need God to fix it, Jesus, fix it. My grandmother like, no, you ain't think that, Rebecca. I'm like, no, I never thought that. That's why I walked out of the conference room when they sat me down and told me that I should terminate my pregnancy. Never thought to terminate my pregnancy, because at the end of the day, there is a lesson in me carrying this child. This happens in 1 in 5,000 births. God, you are doing your big one, but at the same time, at that time, I'm like, God, what's going on? But when I tell you God really did his big one with the testimony I have, so I had a high-risk pregnancy. I was going through all the stress tests. I was going through doctors coming from all over just looking at me like, okay, like this is her. Like it didn't look like I was pregnant at all. I think I had like a little pudge, but you just couldn't tell. And I'm a very small petite girl, but her wall was not closing up and her intestines was growing outside. So lo and behold, one day, and I'm fast forwarding with you guys. So lo and behold, when I didn't go through stress when I was pregnant. I didn't deal with anything I relaxed basically my whole pregnancy. I was in college at the time. I was taking classes locally. I called my grandmother when I was in public speaking classes, like, I think my water broke. I think it just broke. My grandma like, what, girl? What you mean your water broke? I'm like, you might want to meet me at the hospital. Call my parents. Y'all might want to wrap it up for the day and come meet me at this hospital because this baby ain't playing. So get to the hospital. I'm 6 months pregnant. Doctors are like, we're going to rush you to go take a stress test to see what's going on, because weekly I was taking stress tests. Weekly I was going to get steroid shots, and I was going weekly to be seen by the OBGYN. So we get there, I take the stress test. They like, we have to rush you into surgery. At that time, we had another meeting. They said, okay, we have to, you have to have a C-section because when she's born, we have to rush her straight into surgery. I'm boohoo crying. I'm already like, I know that this is not happening to me, because I knew what I was dealing with, but I did not know like she would be rushed into surgery. I thought I would at least have some time to see my baby, put her on my chest, everything. Went into labor. I was in labor. I mean, it happened so quickly. Blanket was here. Blanket got rushed into surgery. I'm praying. I'm writing. I'm literally asking God, like, please, God, see me through the time that I'm going through. Help me understand the development of my baby. Help me understand what it is, the process that is going to be leading up into me bringing my baby home. Because I know without a doubt, back then I wasn't building a relationship I had with God like I am now, but I still believed in God, and I knew God was going to see me through. I know that for a fact. And I knew that through my praying grandmother, okay? She ain't let her hands up off Becky. And now that she's still not here, she still ain't letting her hands up off. Blanket is born. They come into the room twice. First time they came into the room, they're like, she's doing well with surgery. I just wanted to come and give you an update because I know mom and baby are supposed to, skin to skin. She's supposed to hear your voice and things like that. So I told the doctor she had already heard my voice. Because when at the minute I looked over and you guys had her, I literally said, I love you, Blanket. I know she heard me. So second time they came in, they said she did amazing. This is a strong baby. Usually it takes us 2 to 3 times with surgery. She has to go to the NICU. So being that she was born 6 months, she had sunglasses over her eyes so that her eyes can continue to develop. She was just this little tiny baby. She was born at 3 pounds 2 ounces. She was this little tiny baby that was in the incubator. And every time I went to the NICU to see her, I just was, Blanket, Blanket. And she would just like move. She'll move. So I'm like, okay, all right. I was resting in the hospital. Got time for me to be discharged. She did not come home. Again, she had major surgery to be a baby. She had to stay in for however long it was going to take her before I could bring her home. So every day after school, I was going up there. Every day after school, I was pumping. In school, I was pumping. When I got to the hospital, I would get emergency phone calls. She's not eating. Right now we have to take the tube out of her nose. Right now she's not breathing normal. But every time mommy came up there, she's smirking. She reacting to me talking to her. So the doctors at this time like, she playing with us. She like, I know she playing with us. So I'm like, this is nothing but showing me my strength. Because if I was gonna lose another child, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I don't know what I was gonna do. So 49 days, for 49 days, my baby stayed in the NICU. She developed, she's here. The only thing is she does not have a belly button. But when I tell you that girl is a miracle, that girl is a miracle. When I tell you that girl literally like has overcome so much, whew, my baby has overcome so much. I don't take motherhood lightly, from the things that I've been through, from losing a child to having a healthy 10-pound child to almost losing another child. I don't take none of that for granted. Being a mother is everything to me. Like, I look at my kids every day. They are spitting images of me. I was looking at myself like I done had the same baby every time. When it come to motherhood, you can't tell me nothing. If it's anything I'm gonna do, and if it's any hood I'm gonna rep, it's that motherhood, okay? I'm grateful. Like, I tell her every day. They said that she would have a learning disability. Not at all. As a mother, I think it's in your best interest to advocate for your child. Really study your child and see if your child needs the extra help. And if your child needs the extra help, fight for your child to get the extra help. And I tell you, Blanket is amazing. Now, getting into calling her Blanket. The reason why I call her Blanket is because Cardi was my strength. Cardi tested my patience. Cardi also was my security blanket to let me know that everything was going to be okay. It happens in 1 in every 5,000 births. So for her to be born and to show me every day, nah. Yeah, they telling you that, but I'm playing around with them because, girl, where you was at? And I was talking to her like, baby, I went back to school. Baby, I'm just right here sleeping. Baby, what's going on? I was coming to her like, Blanket, what's going on today? And she would move. And even sometimes when the doctors be like, she not eating, let me see that. That's this pumping so she can get her nutrients through her tube. And I look at her like, I know I can do the unthinkable because I carried you for those 6 months, but for those 6 months, you really held mommy down. You really taught me. I was studying the condition she was going to be born with. I mean, I'm studying. I'm educating myself. Every time I'm going to the doctors and they're like, oh, well, nothing changed. Her intestines are still outside of her stomach. Okay, getting down from the table, covering my stomach back up. All right, cool. I'm about to go about my business. I'll be back in a week so you guys can see me. I'll be back so you guys can sit down and talk so we can talk about surgery. Like, I'm feeding the doctors. Okay, you think this gonna happen? All right, cool. I know this is gonna happen. I know God gonna show up for me. To a mother that may be going through this right now, I'm gonna be the one to tell you right now, don't terminate. No matter the outcome, there is a reason for everything. And for me, God just was showing me, like, I know you lost a child during this season, but I'm gonna give it back to you. All of my children look like Michaela, but Blanket is a spitting image. Like, when I look at her and I look at Michaela's picture, it's like, geez. Overall, like, I just wanted to share that with you guys because there are major things that happen in my experience that I just know there's a blessing in every loss. There is a blessing. God may call Michaela home, but when God gave me Blanket, he said, yep, this it right here, Rebecca. You gonna know to continue to keep going on. You gonna know that at the end of the day, the patience is because I'm showing you that when you wait, all things come together when you wait. Going back to being a content creator, going back to, for me even being a mother, going back to me being the individual that I am, that I show up for myself 100%, is because I know that everything that I share with you guys are going to learn from. I know even doing the day in my life vlogs that you guys are going to see, like, my experience. There's no reason why I'm not getting back into what I love doing. God has shown me, like, tell the people what it is that you went through so these people can understand that they can get through what they're going through. That vlog just disappearing, that's little to what you done been through, Rebecca. I already showed you that I have a calling on your life. I already showed you Jeremiah 29:11. I showed you. So you have to do with what I'm giving you. What I went through, somebody's gonna see it as she went through this, what she's getting, and she's getting through some of the hurdles with content creating, and she's got through with bringing a child into this world when the odds were against her. During the season of loss too, I'm having a positive mindset that God is going to do nothing but increase. Because if I stop doing these vlogs, it ain't gonna do nothing but shut me down. I already shut down before during the season of loss, and I got nowhere. It didn't help me do anything. It just set me back. So moving forward, I'm thinking in my mind, this is going to be increased. The subscribers that's supposed to come to this channel is going to come to this channel. And who is supposed to touch, who is supposed to help grow, is going to do exactly that. So who am I to tell myself to stop? This is not for me. This is for those in life that are looking at themselves like, I need a safe space for somebody that's going to hold transparent, comfortable conversations. And I was gonna put this vlog up as PlanHER Plus vlog, but I'm definitely gonna put it up as PlanHER Plus Diaries. If you feel defeated, know that when you're feeling defeated, you could pray, you can meditate, do some yoga, do some journaling. Journaling should be a part of your morning routine already, but for me now, I'm journaling more. I'm journaling in the morning, the afternoon, when I come home, just getting these thoughts out of my head, because during my season of loss, it is no longer going to be of loss. It's going to be of nothing but increase. I love you. I love the fact that I was able to come back and understand that this video has taught me to. This video has even given me some more looking back to do. Like, girl, you looking back on what you have experienced and you're still pushing forward. You're pushing forward for your increase. Thank you guys for tuning into what's now a PlanHER Plus diary session. See you guys next week on another vlog, and remember, a beautiful mindset begins with having a beautiful day.